Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Rising Angel's Hope, which we've played quite a bit already. We've been through the main story and 2 additional episodes. Apparently, well, 2 days ago actually, I think, there was an announcement. New chapter is out. So, we are going through it. The bonus episode. Episode 3. Match point. Faye. Also, that song in the menu. Oh my god, I still love it. Alright. A couple of quick questions before we start regarding episode 1 and 2. Did Faye join Aries' diet? I freaking don't remember. I think no. Was Kika invited to the tournament? Of course she was. How did the double date go? Faye and Mildred relaxed, got a good time and enjoyed the other's company. It was pretty awkward for both of them and both parted ways at the end of the night. I think the first one. Who did Faye give the figurine to at the end of the date? Ari, Mildred, Kika. I don't remember. Can't we use it from the safes? I mean, I have save files. Can't we use them? Okay, let's say Kika, because I don't remember. When Ari needed help, what did Faye do? Run for help. Never left Ari's side. I think the first one was what we did. Someone else was... Wait, no, it wasn't. I fucked up. Okay, was Kika? Of course she was. Good company, Kika. Wait, did I run for help or... I think I ran, but at the same point I think someone else was running wild for help. I'll go. Okay, let's say fair enough. She never left Aries' side. Whatever. It's a guessing game. Okay. One day. A single day. Just 24 hours. 1,400 and... I don't know. I'm too tired this early in the morning to do mouth. I went to bed at a decent time last night. For I didn't expect to be sitting at the table feeling refreshed. I thought I would at least feel functional, but that's not how it works. But sleep was something that hid from me in the darkness of worry. Every time I'd start to drift off, I'd see everyone's disappointed faces looking back at me. What? Penumbra with no expression on her face. Oddness looking condescending as she knows how I could have practiced more. That stupid Elfioe telling me how she didn't really care anyway. We lose faithful. I know she won't be angry at me. I know for a fact she would smile and tell me how hard I tried, but I keep picturing her ready to tear me apart with those vines of hers. Oh. It's just a young pup's pointless fears, but I don't want to disappoint them. They are counting on me to do a good job out there and help bring the trophy home. But I'm not sure if I can. This isn't like the test here in the academy where I can use clues and fuzzy memories to put together the correct answers. If I miss a shot, I just missed a chance to win. I push around the biscuit around my plate, soaking up the fruitus. It's going to ruin the taste, but my stomach has gone on a stress-filled vacation anyway. One more day. The squeaking of chairs across from me breaks me out of my stupor. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I didn't see you two there. You look more exhausted. You look more exhausted than usual. Is Willow working you to the bone getting ready for the tournament? It wasn't so bad at the start, but she's certainly been lightening the sessions as we get closer. Heh, I bet you wish you had the kind and caring Kika tennis star as your team captain instead, right? Well,
Too bad. I'll work you just as hard, maybe even harder. You don't get anything in life you don't work as hard as you can. Give it your all. And from the pacing and sighs I hear from your room, you've been giving your all in the game of warring.
You heard that? I thought you'd have gone to bed when I was panicking.
Well, I've gone through several revisions for my signs to cheer you alone, and we played constantly hanging around with mana, and nobody is trying to support you properly. I had to stay up late. Would you believe that Sol was the only person who bothered helping me out?
Yes, I would believe that, actually.
There's no way! When he saw what I was doing, he had some snarky remark about finger painting, but the moment he heard it was to support you, he broke out the markers.
And he didn't write things about how I was a dog catching a ball?
Are you talking about the human guy with the brown hair in your squad? I've heard a lot of terrible things about him from Yoi.
Really? You believe that stupid elf?
He's incredibly racist, but he helped. That's what I'm telling you, aren't I? When he found out that the rest of the squad wasn't coming around to support you in your big day, he got upset. Apparently the one lesson he's learned lately is that, like it or not, we are a team. Not quite as far of a step as I would like, but it is still a step towards him one day not being a horrible person. So, are you just doing this for your squad mate? Nothing more? No, I made signs for Yoi because she's my squad mate as well as the rest of you. One team, one effort. Faye, however, gets special signs made by me and me alone because she's my trusted minion, of course. It comes with special benefits. Oh, you two are friends with benefits. I didn't know.
Friends with benefits. Okay, I remember that stupid elf talking about it, but I told her that.
Nice time to get a reaction out of me, pretty lame fuck. If you never give a reaction, how is they supposed to know that you really see her as a beautiful, charming little pet that you want to make yours? Whoa, you really think such lay of them so fluster the great Giga is going to succeed? Then you have another thing coming. So you don't have an interest in Faye. Her pretty blue eyes, the softness of her tail, the way her smile brightens up your day?
Okay, Odessa, are you interested? I'm in for a game if you are.
Stop it! I get you like playing a slow game, Kika. But sometimes you need to stake a claim before someone else does.
Odessa's coy gaze seems to be focused more on me than Kika. Is she saying that if I don't do something, someone else is going to claim Kika's mate? Maybe... No, okay. I'm pretty sure that's not how it is, but okay. Maybe it is still the memory of the trial date with Mildred still playing around in my head, or the way that Willow and Aries' happiness always blossoms when the other is around, but it's hard to notice it sometimes. But... okay, it's still bothering me. It's still bothering me because I really don't remember who did I give that figurine to. I hope it was Kika. Okay, whatever. I could just start again and check out the videos, but you know, I don't want to bump the views just myself, okay? Actually, it's a tempting idea, because if I watched my own videos, I would know the answers to the questions I was asked before the start of this episode. Plus, I would bump a few views. I don't remember how many parts there were in the previous chapters. Okay, the guessing game it is then. It's just hard to notice it sometimes, but I can't think of a single time since I've been at the academy that Kika hasn't been looking out for me. Even that stupid elf hasn't been so consistently there for me. I mean, that stupid elf doesn't really care about you that much. I mean, she only is after your body, okay? She's not after you as you. So, yeah. Okay, if I strip away the minion remarks, calling me a pup early on, and the self-promotion, Kika has been my best friend. True. She's laughed when I laughed, cried when I cried, every step of the way. Seeing her now sitting across from me, it feels like I have never seen her before. Didn't Willow say how if I didn't stop expecting love and my mate to come to me, I'd never find them?
Look, whatever you may think, I'm already 2 steps ahead.
Do tell. He glares at me, her cheeks tinted red.
Unlike the rest of her friends, I was going to take her out to eat somewhere special if she managed to win the tennis tournament tomorrow. Something fitting of a champion.
Oh, only if she wins?
Of course not! Well, no, if she loses, we're going to go out for burgers instead.
Hamburgers sound really good right now.
If you lose, we'll mop away that sorrow with some burgers. But there is going to be something special and awesome awaiting you if you win. That's a Kika guarantee. So give it your all, but know what? There are burgers waiting for you if you don't.
Trying to win a girl through her stomach. Smart moves.
It's not like that. I just want to let Faye know that her favorite heroine has her back.
Not because you're starting to realize that you are losing her to Willow's machinations.
I need to go find Blade. Start to calm down, gather your strength up, Faye.
Thanks, Kika. She's so transparent about everything. Why does she even pretend? Still, out of all your friends, she has one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen. You definitely would do worse for a girlfriend than kick a star. Unlike some of your other friends. Look, I'm not going to mince words on you with this one. It's that stupid Yoi. She's up to something. With wave after wave of exhaustion beating down on me, it is taking all of my strength to not rest my head on my arms and go to sleep. It's Yoi. Well, she's a stupid elf that's always up to something. I don't think she knows how to get up in the morning without thinking up a way to do something crazy and stupid at the same point. I've noticed. I have never met someone with such an ability to create mischief. It's like she lives for chaos. With a look of annoyance, Odessa rests her head on her hands. I didn't think when I met her I would have to spend so much time keeping an eye on what she's doing. How she's passing her classes cannot be explained by someone on the staff helping her. Oh, true. Do you know how many times she has snuck off during the middle of the night to go partying? What? A lot of times, like... She goes, 2 days of break, and she goes again, right like that? I know why Faye would assume none. Right, you go to bed early, about 3 times a week. 1 go, 2 do. 1 go, 2 no. 1 go, that's 4 days too. That kind of was what I said, right? 1 day goes, 2 days she doesn't, so it's 3. 1 day she goes, that's 4. 2 goes she doesn't, that's 6. 1 day she goes, that's 7. Which means after 3rd time she goes, she doesn't take a break and goes again, night after night. I was kind of correct, okay? Anyway, when she's not out clubbing, she's setting up card games and smuggling booze to them. Yoi Mono, that stupid elf is a terrible influence on everyone, especially Jinx. The worst part is that every time someone gets close to catching her, somehow she's never there or is back in her room. By the time the inspection starts, it's like she's a professional delinquent. I can try talking with her, getting her to stop. How about we not? Let's not care and hope she will get caught. Adorable, but we both know that she doesn't listen to you, Faye. It will just make her more paranoid and hard to keep track of when she does it. Then why tell me? It seems like sharing that information with me is risking her finding out what you are doing. Well, I wish I could stop her friend with Jinx or dragging others into her messes. Most of them are pretty tame and benign. Yoi doesn't seem like the one to waste her free time on hurting others with oh, now you are so out of the target, really, you are so off That's such bullshit. You don't know something, Odessa, or you don't know. Oh, you really don't know.
With a great benefit to herself.
Like breaking my heart so she could get the rebound.
But my most recent discovery has come up with something that has to be addressed for the sake of the tennis club. That bitch is planning on doing something that is going to hurt someone.
My ears perk at the revelation. No, what is she planning on doing? She's not planning on killing Willow so she can become captain, is she?
Yeah, no, but she's planning on something that will hurt Willow a lot.
I can't allow that.
Ask her friend and Scotty there. It is your responsibility to make sure that she's doing things to hurt others, is it not?
Exactly. I haven't been a very good one, but I have to keep trying.
That's the spirit. I've been noticing that bitch has been making a lot of calls to other academies and doing a lot of research on the other teams. At first I was proud of her dedication to scoping out the competition, but when she didn't share any of it, I grew suspicious. She came to the same conclusion that I did. There is not a lot of good tennis teams in the Katajion directorship academies. It's an old game and most of the teams are too busy studying to properly practice. We stand a decent chance of someone on our team winning it.
That gives me confidence and my tail starts to wag.
Really, we'll win it. We could, but there is one person who stands between us and the trophy. One person who has a very good chance of shutting down any player we throw at her.
Odessa doesn't need to bother telling me who that person is, but she leans across the table and says so anyway.
Erika Tolson of the R Sector Academy, here on Earth. Apparently she's good enough that she could play the game competitively, not just our part-time workout time league. Oh, do you need me to explain how the tournament works? I don't think Willow properly explained it before.
I'd like that.
It's simple enough, it's all singles match. There are 16 teams and each team fields 4 members for a 64-member bracket.
But there are only 15 sectors.
The last team is fielded by academies for special mercenary groups, going through Katajion acclimation. Most of the time, they are the weakest teams since they don't do any practicing. They almost never make it past the first couple of rounds.
Can't they just get the freaking court on their ship?
All of the teams are then randomized across the board. Most years I have tried to keep players from the same team from facing each other, but sometimes it does end up where players from the same sector have to go against themselves. There was one year, 26 years ago, where the entire economic sector team made it to the semifinals, so it is a possibility that we could all play against each other at the end.
And the winning team is the team whose player makes it to the very end.
Yeah, there are shorter matches as well to help expedite the tournament. We are going to be there with the sun rising through to get some rest tonight. I completely agree, so the individual players are very important. If you have a ringer like Eri, you are more likely to win the tournament than you would be if you have a lot of overall good players. And that's why Yoi, that stupid elf, has decided that she needs to get Eri out of the tournament, so the chances of her winning it are non-existent. With her gone, our overall team has a much higher chance of winning.
But why? Is a big golden trophy at the end of it that important to her? It's not. I will tell you what she's planning. That way she's able to win, and she thinks that will impress us. And that way she will be able to steal our heart. Let me tell you that. It is not how it works, because the hatred for her of mine is way too big. And yeah. If I had to say, that stupid elf is probably... Okay, that stupid elf and Chigara from Sunrider. Those two are the two characters that I hate the most of all. Really, I think no one is even close. The two of them really pissed me off and so on. Anyway.
Beats me. I wouldn't be surprised if she has a large stack of chips in some betting ring around here placed on us winning it.
That does sound like something she would do.
It could also be that she's trying to stay in good graces with Major Burial, whom I expect is covering for Yoi's less desirable actions. The Major is the one person most invested in our success.
I looked at my mushy, growy soaked biscuit, wishing it had answers for me. How do you think that Elf is planning on getting Eri out of the tournament? I don't think it will be through violent means, since she wouldn't want to risk getting caught herself. And Eri is a very successful Hormer adventurer. Don't think for a moment that Eri can't hold her own against a threat. Eri would tear most rangers apart in close quarters combat. Maybe she's going to try and give her bad directions or time for her matches. Doubtful. Willow won't be letting Eri too far out of her sights. Whatever Yoi has planned has to be quick and lasting long enough to keep Eri out of a match. You sound like you have some idea what she would do. So do you. She's going to attack Eri's mind somehow. Psychologically breaking down their prey to make for an easy hunt is a Trilani favorite. They don't like to fight their opponents directly, instead wearing them down and covertly tearing them to shreds. I'm sure you've noticed. And you know better than anyone that stupid bitch has seen Eri's greatest weakness and nightmares that haunt her mind. Are you telling me that you think that bitch will try to trigger a PTSD breakdown in Eri the day of the tournament? That she do something so low, foul and despicable? Yes. Come on, Faye, you do believe that. Are you fucking... Okay, another thing that pisses me off is that Faye believes in that stupid elf so much, despite her doing so many bad things. God damn it. How can you even consider her a friend? No. I totally refuse to believe that. You can believe me. No, you can't. That my friends would go. I mean, not really friends, would do something like that. She has a bad tendency to go too far, but she's not some malicious monster. Yes, she is. Remember how she tried to get to your pawns, basically? She is a monster. That may be true, but all I know is she's planning on removing Eri from the tournament. Trilani like breaking their prey, and there is emotionally unstable. You tell me, Faye. You want me to confront her about this, don't you? How about we somehow eliminate her? No matter what she's planning, someone has to confront her about it. Maybe if it is the girl she's supposedly in love with, she might decide to back down. She's not in love. She is not. I'll go talk to her now. No. Good luck, Faye. Remember, Eri's fate is in your hands. I shove the last bits of my breakfast in my mouth and take my tray up. Hopefully, Yoist, that stupid elf, is still out taking care of her detention garden. Hopefully she got infected by something in that garden. You know, there are a lot of chemicals you have to use, so hopefully... There you are, you stupid elf! Yo, Faye, go to hand me that silver can't be? I've got my hands full at the moment. No, go get it yourself. Sure. Yoi takes the can from me, moon dripping from her hands with a quick shake of it. She spills what I swear is the food I used to give my pet fish over her wheat-free flower bed. There we go! That should keep my little beauties healthy for another week! You're going to love these fish terrified when it grows in like 7 years or so. I can wish I could see them myself. This camp is going to be beautiful in 10 years. I doubt. Why couldn't you? Part being a Trilani Ranger, Faye, you never know exactly where you're going to be, or if you're going to be anywhere. Getting to adjust the future just leaves you hesitant in the moment. Doing that look isn't bad. It means I just must focus more than you now. Live for the moment. Enjoy every second you get. Okay, I can already hear Kika saying how grossly irresponsible it is to give up on your future just because you can see it being there. But that stupid elf has a good point as well. No, she doesn't. I mean, maybe a little bit. If you don't change the present, you might not even have a future to give up on. What? So, what's up? Oh my god. It's super early to feed Larry, but I guess we could go pay him a visit before class. He's growing up so fast. I can't make these accusations in front of Larry. He doesn't need to know the terrible things his caretaker is planning. Okay, it's about the tournament. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet and I'm starting to get nervous. Just think about the other clear naked. Okay.
No way, most of the time there's several people in the crowd and it's something I don't waste my imagination on. Most of the players are at least pretty good.
Not UFO.
Just like it's from loveable with good day play.
What about Eri? Do you think she's good? She stopped the instrument. I'm rather proud of myself for that. It gives me a good transition into discreet questioning abroad about her plans.
I told you that I really don't have a thing for redheads, so Eri does have a nice rump. But I've got a feeling she's not going to be playing instrument tomorrow.
Oh, why is that? What?
Faye, you're like the worst possible spy ever. I don't know why I thought that you would be able to sneak information off me.
What do you mean?
You've got this clear tell for tell when you're up to something. Whenever you're really interested, your tail goes straight up and holds. You also work a lot more when you are being sneaky with your questioning. It's a trouble. There, with the sound of being sneaky enough yourself. Pretty please to figure out that you are just trying to figure out what my plan is on how to deal with Faye for the tournament.
Seriously, we have to deal with that elf. Can we freaking break her legs or something? She raised up hand to interrupt me.
I know what you're already going to say to try and get me to talk. Let me skip it all so we have time to check up on Larry. I'm going to need your help to pull it off anyway.
No, I'm not going to help you give Eri a mental breakdown.
Whoa, wait a minute. For you, I'm going to try and trigger Eri's PTSD. That's not cool to suggest.
Yeah, you are up to that.
Yeah, really, I mean, I thought about it. It's totally an option. I've been training before, but I mean, it is totally instrument. It's not a matter of life and death. I'm not going to mess her up for a win like that.
I mean, you sucked at tennis anyway. You won't win.
I don't know if my heart could take seeing an Eri breakdown like that. I don't think I likes to think I have no soul.
You don't have no soul.
But seeing her cry like that and Willow nurse her, I know I don't want to see it again.
You don't want to see it off again.
Whatever, do not want. The point is messing with Eri's mind is a no-go. Too much overkill for not nearly enough reward.
Good. You better not do that.
Well, I'm not sure if I should be stuck here proud of me or upset that you think I do something so mean to Eri.
I mean, I still think you will do that. No, it's not Odessa who said that. We believe that, Faye.
You are going to trust me or the guy who's secretly government or secret police member?
Well, come on, where's the choice? I want to say.
The point is that I'm not going to do that. I do have planned to bolster our odds of winning by getting Eri out of her way, but nothing that is going to really hurt her or impact her for more than a couple of hours. So here it is. Stupid as hell's awesome plan that is going to make sure we are the ones holding the trophy high. Are you ready? Are you pumped?
No.
I'm pumped enough for both of us. This is a really awesome plan. Okay, so feast your little baby blue eyes on this. Faye, we hold the key piece of my master plan.
A bag of granola. How is that supposed to help us? Do whatever it is you have planned. I reach for the bag and she immediately pulls it away.
Whoa, no hungry wolf on this one. You totally don't want to give this stuff a try, believe me.
Did you poison it?
Kinda, sorta.
You stupid elf, you can't make it sound like poisoning someone is the same type of harmless plant like a bucket of water on the ledge of the door.
It's not poison for. Like when I think of poison, I think of something that causes long-term effect or incredibly painful lasting damage. Definitely not what I'm trying to for here.
Okay, so what is it?
The granola is laced with a special laxative I had smuggled out of the first aid building. Fast acting, they meant to clear a cat up in no time and get them back to class. It's totally unpleasant, it has you pooping your brains out for an hour, but it's pretty harmless to everyone other than the toilet.
How about you eat it?
You gave us Faye before the start of the tournament. She had to go stay on the toilet for a while and mess with her first match, and everyone goes home happy.
Except for Eri, who doesn't get to play in the tournament that she's been training for months to play in.
Has she been training hard now for? Huh?
She's doing this for you, I know for certain.
I'm going to break some stuff down for you. You're not going to like it. I sure as fuck didn't. I got super duper into scoping out the competition. Part of being a ranger is knowing your brain inside and out so you can take them down fast and hard.
Yeah, like your lack of tennis style.
Like my taste, I hit them hard when it hurts, bam, just like that.
Pretty sure for that you would be eliminated from the tournament, but whatever.
And hey, this might be hard to believe, but I enjoy good competition. If someone's going to boost their boots up to crush my slacking lazy you on 2 hours a day of playing, all the more power to them, I can accept that. At the end of the day, we are cadets in our respective academies, and everyone needs to focus on graduating. Some academies are harder, some are shorter, not everyone can invest a lot of work into hitting well. Makes sense, right?
I'm not, but I don't agree. More than once I've seen Penumbra and Odessa cramming between games because they're starting to fall behind.
Some not expecting amazing plays from our competitors. For the most part, that's how most of the teams are. A couple people are investing heaps of hard work, but most are just having fun being cadets. Then there is the air sector team.
Are they skipping class practice?
Faye! I just finished saying that I don't care if people who actually care about this stuff beat me. They do the complete opposite because of that with the idea that the individuals is more important than the team you all have. Nobody on the team has to care in the slightest.
Yoi, that stupid elf stomps the ground as if some bug was the one that was upsetting her.
Rangers think about the mission that's going before themselves. The team is not the same carrying the work because they've got someone who can sweep the board and will win, so they win with no investment. The reason I've been late lately is that I've been stalking out their practices. Do you know what they do, huh?
I don't.
Half the time, most of them don't bother showing up to practice. They are accounted for. The instructor lets them get away with it because he understands what they do, and he's the only player that matters. I mean, I totally would love to do that, but what happens when Willow gets knocked out? Everyone's going to count on your three to get them way out of this. I wanna slack too, but I'm not holding everyone back if that shit happens.
You hold back everyone.
It just makes me so mad. They don't care about this as anymore than a free win because they have no players. One player who is good, and this I'm trying for that free win.
But...
And before you start saying that it isn't Harry's fault that her team is bad, take a moment to ask yourself where she is most practices.
Sitting on the benches cheering for Udo.
Yeah, I get that they are loved, though we have that player to natural lust.
Love.
But Harry is completely lazy when it comes to putting in the effort. She's not eating chocolate for a little bit. She's waking her wife every night. So what? How is that really putting forward effort?
What? Okay, so... No, fuck you, Yoi. I'm not with your scams.
The worst part is that despite...
Okay.
Can we skip that? The worst part is that despite all her apathy towards the game and being a cheerleader for us, she's going to win. All the effort that we put in, pointless. All the hopes of the other team who look forward to this, meaningless. And she's going to go out there and with nothing more than natural talent and bare amounts of practice take home the trophy.
What? Okay, so basically she will play less and still she will train less and still win. I would say that's amazing. So, you know, what you're pointing out is just dumb. So say someone who can win is eliminated and you get to play, which probably is not going to give the team a win, is better. Yeah, makes sense, definitely. Harley's good for nothing team gets all the gold for a sport they don't give a shit about. So yeah, I'm trying to sabotage and I'm trying to make this a fair event for the people who want to have fun, competitive time. What? She doesn't have any good point. Why should people who haven't been out on the court trying to win just get the gold trophy because Eri is super agile?
What the fuck, Faye?
No, it's still cheating, more importantly. But what about Will and Eri if they are looking forward to the chance to play each other in the Big Top game?
Oh wow, so romantic. Faye, there's a good chance they might not even get to play each other. Willow is good, but on par with several other players.
I don't want to take that away from them.
Ah, okay, I see that those two having their love-it-up teams support out you. I mean, Willow is kind of scary, but tons of my soul make you a compromise. If you back my efforts to get Eri out of the movement, I'll make sure they have the most romantic night in the world at my expense. I'll arrange for them to go to the most romantic restaurant in town, hire a musician who specializes in old Italian opera music, and then end it all with the most elegant hotel I can find where they will stay up all night. At my expense. For provided that at this much they could play in time, I might even be able to find someone to do fireworks.
No! Denied! She pulls out a small blue card from a card holder she keeps around her thick and trusts it in my hands.
There's my backup expense card. Goes directly to my bank account. If you don't believe me, you can just get the funds out directly. I'm not serious about this. Would rather not pay me? I'm still a ranger, daughter of the patriarch. Money is one thing I've never had a shortage of. Oh, please, don't tell anyone.
I'll tell everyone. Why?
It's always nicer when people buy you drinks instead.
Yeah, you really are a stupid bitch, aren't you?
Peril, that's so much for me, and that's for someone who consider this me paying back someday. Besides, look at our teammates. Don't you want them to have an awesome time? How can they have that? We've already determined the end result.
Well,
Faye, please just think about it. Do you want a bunch of lazy jerks to get your trophy, or do you want a competitive event, a romantic night for friends, and to make a difference? All you need to do is take this baggie of granola and give it to her tomorrow. She'll eat it, she'll have to poop super bad and miss her game, and all the good stuff can happen. What do you say? Are you going to help me?
I say, you know what? If there were more choices, I would say, yeah, sure, and then I would be like, I throw away the bug, right? But you know what? Even so, with that stupid elf, which I hate so much, I'm not going to help her. So screw you! Boom! No! It makes sense, but...
If you care about it, even if all the good guys gain all the bad guys and punish, you can bring yourself to do it!
I can do it. I don't think you should do it either, bitch.
Of course I can do it. Nothing here is very probably not going to be a blind trusting to me as she's of you, but Dennis is watching every move. Vote you, Faye. The bad guys are going to win. Is this something you can accept?
If it means not hurting innocent people or my friends, I can. We just have to try even harder to bring Eri down in the tournament.
At least there is something we can agree on. We'll just have to smash as many balls as we can into their faces to win.
That's not what I meant, you stupid piece of shit.
Whoa, we're going to be able to let class. Let's get some jogging practice in.
She takes her blue card, tucking it away back in her holder, and shoves the plastic bag of poison granule back in her bag. It made a lot of sense, but I can do something like that. I'm just going to have to beat Eri somehow.